Hi folks, Max from GalaxyS4Root.com for this week's AT&T T-Mobile GTI 9505 or Canadian Galaxy S4 ROM of the week. Check out BobCat ROM. This is actually a GTI 9505 based ROM. I've got it installed on my GTI 9505 and also my AT&T Galaxy S4. And of course you can install it on T-Mobile, or if you have a Canadian, you can also install it on there. For AT&T version, make sure you install lokidoki.zip after installing the ROM, otherwise you get some kind of error. This is a pretty nice ROM. First of all, it's a GTI 9505 base ROM, so you will not get Wi-Fi calling if you're using T-Mobile, by the way. If you need that feature, don't install this ROM. Let me show you. It is running Atom kernel by Light as far as the kernel goes. And it's a pretty nicely themed ROM with a bunch of features. Let me show you some of the stuff here. You can go to settings, and everything's been nicely themed here. It's got its own mod menu here, and you got a bunch of stuff you can do. If you want to enable some of these things, the first thing you'll have to do is actually go to Expose Installer, hit Install Updates, go to Modules, enable the stuff you want. I enabled Expose App Settings, which allows you to run apps in tablet mode, your custom DPI mode, and also no touch exposed. This allows you to customize some stuff, and also Expose Tweakbox, which also allows you to tweak additional stuff. Make sure you check those and reboot, and then you'll be able to go and actually make changes with those in the mod here. For updating the ROM itself, you can try update me ROM there. All right, and this should get you the latest version if you do need it. Also, if you need the this ROM has bloatware removed. If you need it, go ahead and download that. Also, you can get additional customization for your UI, so you can do that. And also, if you want some custom drop-down, like this one is an Android drop-down. Ooh, I love it. You can change it to some of these other other ones. So a lot of options here. A bunch of apps you can get, a bunch of modules. So awesome there. This ROM is just full of customizations. You can customize your LED colors, missed calls. What I like to do is set my Gmail for red, and also my Facebook to blue. So when your phone's off, you'll know where you're getting the notifications from. Also, fast dormancy. This can save battery life. It depends, and it's not showing. Oh, there we go. Make sure you hit grant. This can save battery life, so do try it. If it doesn't save you battery life, you can turn it off. Also, let me show you language enable. The good thing about this ROM is, you know, like the AT&T and T-Mobile ROMs, or maybe even Canadian, they don't support all the languages out of the box. But GTI 9505 usually supports all the languages, and also you can use this app here to enable all the languages you need. So another reason to install a GTI 9505 ROM on AT&T or T-Mobile or Canadian is that you can enable the languages that are not supported by AT&T or T-Mobile. And also Expose App Installer, oh, that's the same thing. And also, if you go to No Touch here, you can get all of these mods here. Let me go through some of them. It's kind of like a ROM control here. So I've made my maximum bar count to 6 bars. I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually got 6 full bars there. And also you can change your battery style and more stuff there. Notification panel, customize all of this stuff here. Quick settings. All right, let's go to something more interesting. All right, if you have trouble tethering, you can try disabling tether provisioning, but I've got actually T-Mobile SIM card on my AT&T Galaxy S4. Of course, this has the AWS bands hacked, so it's more like a T-Mobile Galaxy S4. I've got it, let me show you, 4G LTE working just fine, and I've got tether working just fine. So tethering is broken out of the box. Some of the T-Mobile or AT&T ROMs, tethering doesn't work out of the box, so that's kind of a deal killer. Go to tethering and hotspot, just enable it, and I can get 4G LTE tethering off my T-Mobile SIM card, so which is nice. Again, you don't have Wi-Fi calling on this, so that could be a deal breaker for some of you. So that is nice. Let's go back to the settings menu here and show you some of the rest of the stuff you can do with no touch here. And I've got this thing on the lock screen. If you go to lock screen, hidden torch settings, it enables a torch light. When you hold down the volume up, you don't even have to be on the lock screen. When my screen's off, I need to use a flashlight, hold down the volume up, and it will stay on as long as, you know, however you want to set it. So you can set it to 30 minutes, 1 minute, 10 minutes. This is awesome. You'll have to reboot once after you set it to actually work. So a lot of stuff you can do. Also enable lock screen rotation. I've got custom carrier label, as you can see there, high on Android. I really love this drop down. I know some of you dig this. But you know, a lot of stuff you can just do just with no touch exposed. You can also install that on most of the custom ROMs. This is exposed app settings, where you can set each app to custom DPI, run it in tablet, phone mode, all that good stuff. So a lot of stuff you can do. CPU control, you can underclock your phone. I don't think this phone actually supports overclocking. If you need overclocking, go grab the appropriate kernel for your phone. Let's say if you have AT&T S4, go grab K-Tweaker kernel for AT&T S4. Install after installing ROM, then you'll be able to overclock. Also, same thing with T-Mobile GTI 9505. I think for Canadian, you can install the T-Mobile or the GTI 9505. All right, so a lot of stuff you can do here. So very nice ROM, nicely themed, and also for multi-window. It's not natively multi-window for all apps, but you can use multi-window manager app to enable. But overall, pretty solid ROM with lots of features. This isn't for everybody, but for those of you who want lots of features, so definitely check it out for this week's ROM of the week. Again, you can install it on AT&T T-Mobile, GTI 9505, or Canadian Galaxy S4s. And do let me know what you think. And yeah, as always, if you have a Galaxy S4, don't forget to sign up for my email list at galaxys4root.com. We update you once a week with ROM of the Week tips, hacks, and more. And also, don't forget to donate to the developer of this ROM, XDA user BobCat ROM. I'll have the donate link on my site. And if you're on YouTube, please hit that like button for me here, subscribe button there. And I will see you guys soon. Stay high on Android.